So let's do a real quick thing and go, who thought they went to space? Ryan, let's start with you. You're the most innocent. Do you think Katy Perry was in space?
Yeah.
Oh.
Idiot. I do too.
What?
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up, and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like
Just a giant liquid. Build it up, seal the well. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.
Bang, bang, pow.
We're in it. We're in it.
You know what I miss?
What?
Young Christian warriors.
Young Christian warriors, they come to fight. They fight for love.
God, just
We're
gets
in
me
it.
rocked up and bricked off.
You are on like eights now, right? Is that what you're doing? Are you banging eights?
I'm banging eights, but less a day.
Okay, I respect that.
Yeah.
That must mean they're rocking you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're just sitting there going, is this a good idea? But you're jacked. You're like, but it's worth it.
When I pop an 8, when I bang an 8,
I don't even want to know what an 8 feels like.
I'll tell you what an 8 feels like. Do you remember that broad-bosomed black elder that got cracked in the face in the CVS?
Yeah.
That's what it feels
Oh,
like.
it does?
Oh, yeah.
Just wakes you up?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Oh, like now you have 5 kids with 5 different fathers?
Well, I'm not going to go down that road.
I just did.
Yeah. No, I know. You did.
That's how I go, bro. Hard in the paint.
SamTripoli.com.
Yeah, we're in it. Go to the events. I'm doing a fun gig with Dylan's favorite person, Gavin McGinnis, and Josh Denny this Saturday. Can't tell you where it's at. And then Burbank. I can't wait to get back to the Revival, Bellflower, and then San Diego has been rescheduled.
You guys lighting any crosses on fire or just keeping it
that's
cash
how we
this
open.
weekend?
That's how we open.
Yeah, that's wicked.
They play roots backwards, so they all go back to Africa. That's how it goes.
Stews? How do you say it backwards?
What?
Never mind. Forget about it.
Roots?
I am riding
Stores.
a wave of electricity. We had a 9-goal thriller in the Europa League today.
Dude, 9 goals is like if a basketball team scores 200 points.
Yeah, I mean, it was 5 goals in extra time. What?
Dude, how much sauce did you sauce?
I haven't checked, but there's probably a little pre down there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, a little potato water, just a little sludgy.
Who got you into soccer early? Because I feel like your dad would think that was gay sports.
Oh, 100%. No, my coach, Lasan.
Did he touch you?
No.
Okay. That happens.
He was a beautiful Ghanaian man.
Ghanaian?
Throw far. Yeah. Or Guyana.
Ghana?
Guyana. Not Ghana.
Ghana.
Guyana.
Oh.
Yeah, he was great. He was super African, and he taught me the ins and outs of the game. Taught me how to bend a ball with the outside of my foot, which is one of the coolest
Is
things
this where you got your
can do.
hatred of Western civilizations because of what they did to his country?
Yeah, probably.
Okay,
Where'd you get yours from?
My what?
Hatred of Western civilization.
My dad raised a paranoid man.
Okay, well, thank you.
Oh, I didn't even know that country existed. Hello, Guyana.
Look at that waterfall. Look at the waterfalls.
Look
of
at the
Guyana.
waterfall. Looks dirty. Oh, traffic. Guess I'm not going there.
Yeah, no. Looks pretty shitty.
Dude,
but
I was in Seattle. They have so much traffic.
Did you hear the Elliot Page voice?
From who?
From the people.
No.
You didn't hear it?
No.
Oh gosh, it's everywhere.
What is it? Oh, what? She talks?
No, it's the reassignment fry.
Oh no, she did?
What? He's not hearing what I'm saying, right?
Are you saying that I'm doing it?
No, I'm not saying you're doing it. I'm saying it's prevalent in Seattle.
Oh, you're saying a lot of trans.
Oh, well, yeah.
I had a friend of mine. We went and got coffee, and just a giant herd of trans. What do they call a herd of trans, by the way?
I don't know.
Is it a murder of trans?
No, it's not a murder of trans because that's like way too aggressive.
Okay.
They're pretty soft.
It's a
people.
frolic, a flock.
A flock of trans.
A flock of trans were at this coffee shop.
Right.
Looking like all the guys at the end of Scooby-Doo
Maybe it's a school of trans.
I just wanted to go up with him, pull the thing off, and hear him go, I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for your pesky kids.
Well, you would have had to tie them up, and then that would have been a hate crime.
That would have been a hate crime.
Yeah, so.
Wow, someone actually asked this on MTF Reddit.
And what is MTF?
Male to female.
Oh, okay.
Come on, dude. Don't act like you don't watch pornography. Come on.
Okay.
This guy's watching milking tables, but he doesn't know M4T
Listen,
or whatever.
I don't watch milking tables that often. Okay?
Was it M2F?
And don't try to kink shame me. You watch fucking dog fart porn. So, you have tapped so many wells. You've just moved on.
I'm done. Today and yesterday, I was on Instagram and Twitter. I'm like, I've seen it. I'm done. I'm over it. Yeah. I've seen everything I need to see. There's no more data for me. And that's when they call. Their holes call.
Is there porn where people are banging on a live railway right before a train comes and they have to climax before death?
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Because that could be like Mission Impossible.
They always
and
say
porn.
Humans don't have natural predators. I will tell you that the Indians' natural predator is the train. It is the train. They just something about their DNA. They don't hear the train.
Yeah,
and they're like, I can skip anywhere. Let's do it right on this track.
Yeah. And you're talking about Native Americans.
I'm talking about the Jeets.
What? The Jeets?
Yeah, that's their name. That's their words.
You're talking about like the Sioux and
I'm talking about Indians from India.
Oh, Indians from India.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, the 7-Elevens ones.
Got it.
Not the casino ones.
Got it. Listen, we got a lot of crazy stuff to get into today.
This guy's like, I don't have any stories. And then he pranked me like some stupid, like,
Worse.
I was waiting for Ashton Kutcher to get out with blood on his hands after he murdered his girlfriend.
Yeah. And that, who knows?
No, I know. He's the last one to see her live.
No, we know that, but we don't know if Ashton's here behind the curtain or not.
He could be anywhere.
Yeah. He is like the ghost of Christmas past. I am getting fat.
Yeah, I'm too, dude. I haven't been able to do jits. I go back tomorrow for the first time in 2 weeks.
I've been hitting the heavy bag a little bit more, but God, I'm getting fat.
I didn't want to say anything.
Why don't you should get like a half rack in the new studio.
How about we just get the new studio going? That would
What
be
do you mean a half rack?
Like a half rack
of ribs? Are you making a food joke?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
It's like smaller than a full rack. Half rack.
Like
half
what?
rack?
B cups?
What, for you to come pump?
Yeah.
For you to put up the numbers?
I'm trying to put up numbies.
Get out of here, Ryan.
Right, get back on the 405.
Fuck off, Ryan.
Seriously. Look at this, what he calls a half rack. It's half the studio size.
Yeah, it's kind of a small studio.
Work around your gym, Ryan.
You can't have a fucking rack in there, Ryan.
Ryan's running the camera and putting up numbers.
He's trying to get his dick even bigger. It's like greedy.
Enough for your big dick. You have a big enough dick.
It's disgusting.
You almost got fired when we found out you were more hung than us.
I called him. I was like, dude.
Should we just get rid of him? Just get an Asian in here?
I was like, there are Filipino people that we can find.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. 7.5 inches.
7.5 inches? That's why you're tired all the time. You're carrying that around.
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting. Make sure you don't have moose knuckle.
No moose.
Because I'm carrying heavy balls.
Let's talk about space bitches.
Oh, that's my favorite, dude. So let's do a real quick thing and go, who thought they went to space? Ryan, let's start with you. You're the most innocent. Do you think Katy Perry was in space?
Yeah.
Oh.
Idiot. I do too.
What?
Yeah.
My favorite part was when they accidentally opened the door from the inside, and they're like, "You can't do that," and then they had to put it back, and then Jeff Bezos is like, "I will release the trans," and then they opened it.
Yeah. Did you see Bezos eat shit when he was going around the capsule? He fell.
Somebody got fired.
You can't pay gravity to not make you look like a fool, Jeff.
It's so funny. Like, one small step for trans, one giant step for they, them, mankind.
Why do you keep talking about trans?
Is Jeff Bezos' girl? Have you seen that?
She's not trans. She's
Dude,
just-
dude, look at that face.
not
She got that
trans,
Cro-Magnon look going.
Dude, freaking chill out. But listen, I thought that celebrities were done with stunts that were only embarrassing for them.
Yeah,
You remember
no,
during
Katy Perry's in. She's sold her soul. They can do whatever they want with her.
You remember during
She'll
COVID?
be in a dog fart video by the end.
Yeah, and Sam will be like,
Okay, time to break
thought
the-
I saw them all, but, just fucking.
The best part about quitting porn is eventually you will relapse, and there's so much videos for you to watch. You'll be so happy.
Oh, you know what? I have some inside info.
Oh,
on
I'm
Katy
supposed
Perry.
to beep that.
Oh, my bad.
Porn.
When I was in Santa Barbara going to school, I was an Uber driver, and I drove Katy Perry's dad. And the entire time he was ranting about how she was in a devil cult.
Yeah. She's totally in a devil cult.
What?
Yeah.
She tried to buy a church that nuns lived in and evict the nuns.
What?
Yeah, she was in a legal battle with these like 80-year-old nuns. They're like, this is our house.
Pull it up.
Please let us live. And Katy Perry's like, I worship darkness. You have to go.
God damn, man. What is up with people worshiping darkness?
Because she just wants to be famous. She thinks it's great. Yeah, this is a church.
Go ahead and zoom in on that. Not the pool, the text.
I love a pool that
Oh,
will.
sorry.
Yeah.
Not in the pool.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's a nice pool.
Inside the Katy Perry convent that sparked a real estate war. Never before seen photos. Go ahead, zoom in a little bit more, Ryan. Go ahead, zoom in a little bit more, Ryan.
I am attempting to.
Yeah, no moss.
That's as
That's
close
as
as we
far
get,
as we
buddy.
get.
We'll hit it with some command point.
Stop
Yeah,
watching
that's
pornography,
great.
ruining your eyes.
Long before Katy Perry set her sights on owning a Los Feliz, I don't know how to say that
Los
word, and I kind of
Feliz.
live there.
Los Feliz.
It's pretty crazy. Los Feliz convent, the property on Waverly Drive.
Oh, I used to live on Waverly Drive.
Okay, so it wasn't so much that she was in a devil cult. She just wanted to buy a
No,
convent.
she's in a devil cult, and she wanted to buy these nuns out. But the nuns are like, we don't want to leave.
Yeah. So much curiosity yielded the never before seen photos of the house.
Sorry, I'm just command F.
Katy
now.
Perry.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Those jugs are evil.
Okay, it was gifted in 1971 to an order of Catholic nuns known as Sisters of the Immaculate Heart of Mary.
Okay. I think as a general rule, you got to leave nuns alone.
Leave nuns alone, you witch.
Yeah, you probably gotta. You gotta leave nuns alone. The dispute hinged on whether the court thought the archdiocese or the three nuns had the authority to sell the property. Perry and the archdiocese prevailed over Hollister, who was forced to pay $6.5 million in damages for attempting to sabotage Perry's deal. I mean,
Dude, how
you got the house, Katie.
Yeah, and now you're suing them for damages, you scumbag.
All right, she may be in a dark devil cult. Who
she
the
is
fuck
in a dark
knows?
devil cult because I can't get hard.
Yeah, I mean,
It's impossible when I see Katy Perry to get hard. No matter how big her jugs get,
That's-
I will never get a wreck for those demon bags.
yeah, and that's pretty crazy. That's how you know something's
Yeah, the
messed
wind
up.
gets me hard.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, freaking dogs do.
Dogs get hard at just walk.
Yeah, her dad is a Pentecostal pastor, so that actually tracks.
Oh, that was a guy?
Why, him shouting about nonsense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, This guy's the best.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. None of
Yeah.
these rock stars are in the devil at all.
Yeah,
They're all just loving the Lord.
Oh, here, I'm not even that special. Katy Perry's dad brands her a devil child.
Okay. All right. So.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I think we've got a case of an unreliable narrator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That was a fun thing right there. A fun story.
Ooh.
A fun story to get into is so.
Can we not leave the space bitches?
Okay,
There's
let's go.
so much more on space
okay, go on,
bitches.
go on. What more do you want to talk about this theatrical event that just happened?
Well, it was a theatrical event with Lauren Sanchez, Gayle King, which I didn't think like.
Is this kind of the the Noah's Ark of woke.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy. I don't
Give me one lesbian, one demon person, one trans.
Yeah. Well, no trans.
All
though.
trans.
No, none though, right? It's just
So many trans.
No, it's just that there were none up there. But I don't want to get into too hot of water with our friends in the black community, but I didn't think that black people were okay with this stuff.
Well, especially when they find out space is water and they can't swim. So they're going to be upset.
So like, I don't think you would ever catch a black person going down and looking at the Titanic, right?
Yeah.
That's dumb white people
My
shit.
whole thing is like, they're always like, I'm always like, if you see a boat with black people in it, just know it's one of two things: rappers or Somalian pirates. Okay, and neither is a good thing to see.
Ah, dude, that's so crazy because I thought you were going to say that you were time traveling to the 1400s.
Oh, when that fake story of slaves.
Oh, what a retarded thing you just said.
No, that's not real.
Oh
They
my
were all
God.
Moors. I am a Moor. My
That's
people
so
were slaves.
Stupid.
I am a descendant of slaves.
Oh, what a dumb thing he just said.
I am Armenian from Asia, and I have more in me, which is African. So I'm Asian and African. Asian and black, I'm Blasian.
Okay.
I check all the fucking boxes. And since I was in, and I blew two dudes, check another box.
Okay, great. Let's hopscotch past that. Okay. Let's 1, 2 hopscotch past that and go to this Instagram clip, please.
I feel super connected to love. So connected to love. I think this experience has shown me you never know how much love is inside of you, like how much love you have to give, and how loved you are until the day you launch.
Okay.
Where does this experience...
Yeah, we can pause it. This is what I'm talking about. With, you know what? Let's just roll the next one. Let's keep the punches coming. I mean, this may be like a humiliation ritual or something because this is super embarrassing. Play it.
I hope they can see the unity that we modeled and replicate that and understand that we weren't just taking up space, we were making space for the future. And for me, like Gail said, this wasn't a ride, it wasn't a destination, it was a journey, and it was a supernatural one.
This is my favorite thing about
Okay,
this.
yeah, pause it.
The guys who went to the moon don't take any questions. These chicks can't shut up.
Dude, it's seriously, this is like a Spinal Tap segment.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
Like we didn't just take up space, we made space in space.
Yeah.
It's like,
and they're holding space for space.
are we watching a mockumentary right now?
Yes, we are. They think we're dumb.
I thought that you guys didn't want the world laughing at you anymore. When we did the Imagine All the People COVID videos, we all laughed at you, and you're human at the end of the day. No one wants that. Nobody wants the entire world mocking you.
Yeah.
And sending you psychically back to the 3rd grade playground where people were making fun of you, right?
Yeah.
So why do you keep doing this stuff?
Because they want to detach us from God. That's the whole point of this.
Demon Jugs wants to
fat
disconnect
Demon Jugs.
us
Yes,
from
fat
God.
jugs.
Hey guys, I want to tell you about our new sponsor, CBDX. Listen, this 420, upgrade your stash with people who actually know what they're doing, and that's CBDX.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, home of the world's best lights out THC sleep gummies. Damn.
Fuck yeah.
CBDX has the settings. Here we go. CBDX has been setting the bar for THC gummies while everyone else was still figuring out how to make them not taste like shit. Okay, that's right. From the euphoric lift of the sativa to the okay, here we go. From the euphoric lift of sativa to the world mellowed. Okay, here we go. 3. From the euphoric liftoff sativa to the super mellowed of spaced out indica and the happy middle with sky high hybrids, CBDX covers the whole galaxy of good vibes.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, go back. They got options. cane, sugar, and sugar-free monk fruit gummies. All the okay, here we go. They got all the options. Cane, sugar, and sugar-free monk fruit gummies. All third-party lab tested and zero junk. No artificial flavors, sweeteners, no seed oils, just clean, consistent THC and vibes your liver can live with.
If you're making your gummies with seed oil, brother, I got to bounce.
Dude, I'm telling you, the guys on the show love it, right?
Oh,
Dylan?
my gosh, yeah. Dude, I get ripped.
Well, that was really exciting, dude.
I love things that don't lie in the branding, right? When I take the lift off sativa, I lift off, okay? When I take the spaced out indica, I space out.
Dude, this guy spaces out. Right now, hit up cbdx.com. That's cbdx.com. Throw in promo code DEEP and get 20% off all orders.
Fuck yeah.
CBDX delivers on what it promises.
Potency, purity, and zero weird surprises. So go ahead.
So go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Redefine what legal THC is supposed to feel like.
You deserve a 420 that doesn't involve questionable gummies that leave you with a headache and feeling anxious.
Oh, that's the worst, okay? CBDX, promo code DEEP for 20% off all orders site-wide. And they're going insane.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you, CBDX.
CBDX.
For sponsoring the show. That was the best ad read we've ever done in history, I think.
I hate you. Dude, she's very much a Kardashian where if you stick your junk in there, it sucks your life force out and everything around you goes to shit.
Yeah, I'm really worried about Timothy Chalamet because, you know, the kid's a talented actor.
Why, is he with her?
He's with Kylie.
Oh, yeah. Those dude, they're like, we're done genociding the blacks. Let's move on to the closeted gays.
Okay. You're in fine form today.
I'm crushing today.
Yeah, you are crushing.
My whole goal is just to make Ryan uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, before we got...
I forgot what I was... Oh, no. So, good news. There seems, I don't know why, but there seems to be a movement at the FCC to label Meta's owning of Instagram a monopoly. And he might be forced to sell Instagram. Now, it's the devil you know. We could get somebody even worse. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, we saw that today. That just came out. That just came out that, according to a couple content creators, that Instagram has removed their hate speech censors.
Well, that'll be good for our reels.
Yeah. So that's all I got to say, dude. Let the bangers bang.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I was in a meeting the other day. And
what kind of meeting?
It was a meeting.
Recovery meeting for milking tables? Can't stop watching milking table?
If you look, projection is a difficult thing to kind of understand.
Hey, dude.
All you have to do if you're confused about what the concept is rewind 10 seconds and just listen and really ingest what Sam just did.
Dude, I'm on your side. I'm in recovery too. It's hard. You just love the milks.
I love the process of harvesting dairy. Okay, so I'm in this meeting and this investor guy's in there, and I step out of line and I lib out a little bit.
Did you talk and look him in the eye?
Yeah. And I was like, how the fuck does Zuckerberg own Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the guy was like, well, he turned them into unbelievably profitable businesses.
Right.
And it's like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
What does that have anything to do with this horizontal fucking Hoover
Control.
vacuum of these goddamn robber barons? I don't care how profitable
Was there any
the
point
companies
where
are.
a little voice had said, "Don't do it. Don't say anything. We're trying to get this guy's cash."
That little
and you're like, "I got to be the most me.
Yeah.
He's gonna appreciate my honesty."
No. It wasn't anything like that. But I do have that little voice in my head all the time.
All the time.
All the time. Rye, I didn't pull this up. Can you look up Silver Lake takes down U-turn signs?
Oh yeah, I think we talked about this
No, we didn't.
back in the. Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Well, it must have been when Kellen was here because I think we talked about it.
No, I don't think so.
One of these videos or something?
I think it's
Yeah.
fairly new.
Yeah.
When was it? What year is that from?
2024.
Yeah, that
Oh.
was when it happened.
Oh, really?
But we can talk about it again because it's a goodie.
Oh, okay. Well, if you haven't seen
It's
this,
new to you?
yeah, play this.
This is so great. Guys are taking us down. Yay! Now we can turn around when we see a twink.
We're on Griffith Park Boulevard, right on the side of District 13, and today we removed these no U-turn signs that were connected to the no cruising signs that were used to discriminate against the LGBT community.
So this is in my neighborhood, and evidently, these signs are homophobic.
Yeah, because the whole theory is that they're cruising for dick,
Yeah.
and like you can't make it a traffic violation because they turned around and they saw someone who was looking
Yeah,
to service.
Dick is always on the other side of the street.
Always. I don't know what it is. It's some weird
It's
thing.
like, God
You turn around,
damn
you're like,
it.
how'd you get over there so quick? Stay right there. You go back, he's on the other side.
So there may have been some origin of like, we can't let these guys. This is somebody in Los
Let
Angeles.
me do it in your best Southern accent.
This is a Los Angeles council person. We can't let these goddamn we can't let these goddamn I don't want to say.
Say it. It's a new day.
I'm not going to say it.
Say it.
We can't let these goddamn cocksuckers, flipping around and trying to suck cock on the other side of the street. We got to throw up some signs that prevents this goddamn gay shit from happening, right? And it may have started that way, but it doesn't mean that anymore.
Well,
and it really probably never meant that to begin with. I don't think
U-turns
probably.
are anti-American, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree
I mean,
with that.
if I can clear it,
let me clear it.
let me clear it. I got places to go.
Yeah,
and
I mean-
there's a twink on the other side. I get over there.
Yeah.
Midnight to 6 a.m. I mean,
Oh yeah, that's total cruising time.
That's dick cruising.
Yeah,
time. Yeah.
People just sitting in their cars waiting till 7:01 or 6:01. Boom, they're just doing donuts.
Well, to be fair, I mean, if you saw that beautiful blonde on the other side
and
of the
you'd be like,
street,
oh, please let that be a dude.
yeah, I mean, depending on how high off the ground your car would be, I mean, you could flip over numerous times trying to turn around for that.
I wonder if women, like, there's a part of them that gets super excited when they know a man crashed staring at their ass. I wonder if these trans hookers are like that, where they're like, oh, got another felony, got another ticket trying to get some of this.
Oh, look at you, you're dead.
You died trying to get some DS.
Look at that. How much you pay? How much you charge?
How much do you pay? How much do you charge?
Okay, all right. Let's get out of this because we talked about it in 2024, even though we didn't. Yeah, evidently this space bitches was fake.
Yes. I mean, only the young and naive believe that they went to space.
So how does it work though? They go up there or they don't go up there?
No, they go up a certain height and then they're like, oh, and then they come back down.
Okay, but they go up high enough to where gravity is not in
I
play?
don't know what the rule. I don't know.
You don't?
I didn't even know if they went up there.
Okay, but
Did we see it land? Did they show it
yeah,
landing?
we saw it landing.
And then we saw at no point did they break. And then we walked up to the thing.
Well, Sam, I was not watching the live broadcast wall to wall.
These are the questions you got to ask.
Do you though?
Yeah, you do.
You do?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they've lied to you all the time.
Yeah.
And then my favorite part of this whole thing is how Baphomet is the logo. The logo for this thing is Baphomet. The logo for Space Army or whatever they call Baphomet.
Oh, you're talking about the bringer of light?
The bringer of light.
You're talking about
what's the new name? Yamaza?
the bringer of light and
Oh, yeah, there it is.
curiosity. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead, zoom in on that.
Yeah. Upside down, flip it, bang. There you got Baphomet.
Okay, yeah, it kind of looks like more of a spaceship to me. The craziest thing about this whole space bitches
Space
thing-
Force. That's what it is.
The craziest thing about this whole space bitches thing is that Wendy's, you know Wendy, she pops off on Twitter.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Did you
I love it.
Did you hear how Wendy?
I saw what she did. So funny. Oh yeah, that's the Space Force one.
Okay.
Flip it upside down. Bath mitt.
Can you click on that, Ryan?
I'm attempting to.
You know, I
Oh, you know what? It's the Wi-Fi.
Oh, fantastic. Oh yeah, I could see a little Baphomet right there.
Yeah, you're trying not to see it.
No,
That's
no,
why
I see
you're
it.
struggling. Oh, I got the star. Oh yeah, there's the star. Yep, there's the. Oh, there's this. Yeah, I can kind of see it.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
We disagree on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So when we agree, why you got to go
Yeah,
doing
but you
that?
were just like, I can kind of see it. Maybe gun to my head. My
Did you say
family's
gun to my head.
gun.
Oh, gun,
You gotta get off those milking tables, bro. Everything's a gun.
dude.
Have you ever seen the Chicago Bulls logo?
Oh,
upside
yeah.
down? That's a
Well, is it a DJ?
It's like a robot. It's like a robot fucking.
DJ.
That was funny.
That's why I said it.
You want Mike and Ike?
Yeah, look at the DJs. The robot's DJ.
It's a robot fucking a crab. Can you see that?
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Bomb, 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 bomb.
It's kind of like Dead
That
Mouse.
looks like something going after Luke Skywalker.
It's Dead Mouse 5 vibes. A little bit. Dead Mouse 5 vibes. I gotta put these away. One of the greatest candies of all time.
All time.
Get in the comments. Let us know if you like
let us
Mike
know
and
if
Ike.
it's one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get an orange, dude. Sometimes I'll just eat the orange jelly beans.
Really? Orange, huh?
Oh, orange is the best.
Really?
Oh, it's not even close. I'll clean you out of oranges, dog.
Thank
I
God.
suck the dick for an orange. Mike and
I think that's a valuable service because nobody wants oranges laying
Dude,
around.
I'll take all your oranges.
Oh, what a beautiful service. All right, next tab. Fuck it.
Do you want the Chat GPT?
No, don't need this. Don't need it.
Oh,
Well, this goes to
this
show
is my
Sam,
favorite part.
Sam might be right. This does look to be, and you know, Matt Wallace is a cuck and an idiot, but
Some guy loves shredded astronauts.
these pictures.
By the way,
these pictures so
now
hot.
you can do a U-turn to pick those guys up.
Yeah. Ah, damn. Why are they on the other side? Yeah, there's a mannequin in there. That's funny. All right, next tab. Okay. This is pretty crazy. You know, ever since Trump started doing all that tariff stuff,
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of Chinese, like kind of professing their allegiance with the working class of the United States, not the aristocrats, but us normal folk, us poor milk tablers.
Yeah.
You know?
Our milking table is poor ass.
And they can really sympathize with us because they're into their own weird stuff. You know
Yeah,
what
I mean, they don't get to choose what they want to do with their lives.
But yeah, can you roll this, Rye? Because I'm wondering if this is like, I don't know, maybe it's just Western indoctrination, but I'm always a little leery of like good Chinese
Yeah,
shit.
you think all Asians are bad.
Go ahead, play it.
They rob you blind and you thank them for it. That's
He's
a
right.
tragedy. That's a scam.
Is that
That's why I'm saying
Twizzler?
this right now. Americans, you don't need a tariff. You need a revolution.
Yeah.
For decades, your government and oligarchs won't ship your job to China.
Yep.
Not for diplomacy, not for peace, but to exploit cheap labors.
Yep.
And in the process, they hollowed out your middle class,
Yep.
crushed your working class, and told you to be proud while they sold your future for profit. And yes, China made money, but we used it to build roads, lift millions out of poverty, fund healthcare, raise living standards.
Yeah, this is where I'm gonna lose you a little bit. Pause it, Rye. I'm gonna get off the train here.
Yeah.
Just because of all the screaming videos of people locked in their homes during COVID. and
No, my
stuff like
favorite
that.
part is I talked about this on a podcast recently about how Tim Pool's like, listen, we don't go there for cheap labor. We go there because they are smart enough to complete the task we were asking them to put these phones together. They're just smarter.
Incorrect.
I go, oh, is it the Mensa guys jumping out the window that they had to put nets up to catch it? Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah.
Power bottom pool?
Yeah. Another phenomenal take from Tim Pool.
No, not Tim Pool. Sorry, Tim. That was you caught. That's not you.
That was a stray.
It was the guy who runs Apple.
Tim Cook.
Tim Cook, not Tim Pool. He's the guy next to the pool. He's Cook.
And Tim Pool, listen, your beanie is adorable.
It's adorable.
It's adorable. And I got to say, I am so sorry for that stray. I don't know what happened there.
I pull back Tim Pool doing the best he can, even though he went and met with Netanyahu.
So I'm watching the All In podcast, right? It's a great insight into corporatists addicted to filleting Trump.
Yeah,
it's just fucking deep throat sesh the entire time. Just
Milkins.
But they had Larry Summers on to debate David Sachs about the tariff policies. And he's just kind of like the worst representation of anti-this you could possibly imagine, right? Because he's the one that was like, yeah, let's just ship all the shit to China. You know what I mean? He's one of them. And David Sachs busted him on that. But it's really wild. We were talking about this last episode, and you said that I was like, I don't know, like a gay retard or something when I brought it up.
But that's pretty much every episode.
But, you know, Bill Burr just went on this rant about how we don't get fucked over by other countries.
Yeah.
The people that run things here fuck us over.
This is the thing that's happening now, where if someone says one thing you don't like, everything that comes out of their mouth is automatically bad. And you see the right doing that with Bill right now, with Burr, is that like because he has some takes that what was the take he got in trouble with? Oh, like the
Elon
one
I
had a major problem with was his take on that LA did a great job with the fires. I totally disagree with that, right? Yeah. But let's just take, so he says that, and instantly anything he says after that to people on the far right is all communist bullshit.
Yeah.
And so he's completely right. Like, you know, he's a Luigi fan, and it's not that I think people should murder other people or unalive other people, whatever YouTube will allow.
Yeah, let's say we're a fan of the metaphor.
Let's just say that when you take a look at, like, let's say on Goldman Sachs, right? When they purposefully put together a portfolio of real estate that they knew was going to fail. They put it together. It was so bad they knew it was going to fail, and they told their own clients, put your money in this. So they put all their money in it, and then what they did on the back end is took insurance out on that portfolio. So when it crashed, because they knew it was going to crash, they made all this money on insurance. And that's what caused the 2008 crash, was Goldman Sachs effed everybody with this portfolio.
Yeah.
So guess how many people from involved in that went to jail? None. Zero. There was a time in the early 2000s, I think, or even in the late 90s, where Enron gave the state of California fake numbers, bloated, exaggerated fake numbers to do a deal on energy. Well, it turns out California finds out that these numbers are lies and that they were lied to in good faith. They take Enron to court. The judge says the state has to honor the contract. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
The reason Luigi is getting the death penalty is because
it's a dangerous message.
They are telling you this won't end well with you if you F with us. And that's exactly what they're doing. That's why he's getting this. So Bill Burr's right.
Pacify and deter.
Yep.
Deter and pacify.
That's exactly what's going on here, dude.
And this Chinese man is right. You do not need a tariff. You need a revolution.
No, he's completely right. There, you know, somebody broke down tariffs. It's ridiculous. People are like, oh my God, I'm so upset. It's like, dude, you are getting effed not by China. You're getting effed by Nike. Nike is making this.
Was I not saying this like 2 weeks ago and he called me gay retarded? I feel like it's you pepper spray me even though I'm not trying to touch you
because
anywhere.
that's not what you were saying at all.
I think it kind of was.
No, you weren't, dude. Because you were all butthurt because we were talking about Israel.
Don't take any. There's nothing
No,
in
I'm
there.
putting it in there. I'm
Okay.
done.
All right.
Okay?
You can't have any more Mike and Ike's either unless they're orange.
Okay, I respect that.
I've been seeing also a lot of like the Chinese, like it'll be like the factory TikTok of like some guy in a factory and he's like showing the real cost of like a Balenciaga bag.
Yeah,
he's like showing
yeah.
that we make the exact same thing
Yeah,
for like
yeah.
$1,000. And I'm like, is that really?
No. We take the bag he showed you, send it here, and they up to $1,000.
Right.
And then they showed the funniest video was that Sweeney girl, that super hot chick with the fat rack. She's in the car crying because she found out she banged some old guy for a luxury bag that was only worth $5.
Yeah. That sounds like bullshit.
Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah, that was she was in a role. But that was the joke that these sugar babies are banging these sugar daddies for like $5 items.
Yeah. Well, it's all about the perception of it. We're fucked.
Have you seen, so like do you know that like I Show Speed guy?
Yeah.
So I was seeing some of his like China stuff like popping over like all on my Twitter. The cars they have over there are unreal. Like they have like a thing that's like a Tesla Model 3 that is the price of like a Civic.
Well, and so, okay, I didn't want to bring this up because it's a little boring and it's kind of not that conspiratorial and it's a bit of a rabbit hole. But I was reading, so Ezra Klein has been going around. He's like the darling of the right now because he's a liberal who's criticizing the glacial, nonsensical regulations of the government. And there have been this broadband case that he and his co-author really drilled into in this book, Abundance, where they wanted to roll out a broadband initiative where we expanded internet access to rural areas. And there were 53 counties or areas that applied for the grant, and at the end of it, 3 of them were able to actually get it through because there were all these bullshit steps.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, the government is definitely glacial, and there are a lot of regulations that don't make any sense, but when you drill into what happened there, there were opposition lawmakers that were lobbied by the internet companies to go and put regulatory stop holds in that process because they didn't want it fucking with their business.
Yes.
There's the same thing with utilities going on in the Northeast. They're looking at these. I think they're transmission or transistors, and there are these companies that own the stopgap for all these. And if we want to have federal expansions, we have to lean on their infrastructure, and they're just like, absolutely not. Go fuck yourself. There's no cooperation whatsoever.
Corporations are the new Terminators.
100%.
They're the new Terminators. And you can be like, oh, dude, I'm all about capitalism. It's like, this is not capitalism.
Yeah.
Like, I live in an area, I can only get Comcast or whatever it's called.
2 internet
Spectrum.
companies.
No, I can only get Spectrum. Spectrum is the only one of the internet providers I can get. And it doesn't matter how bad my internet is, because I want to sue them. I'm like, I'm paying for high-end internet. I'm paying a lot of money.
Yeah. And
I'm paying business internet. And I'm still having major internet problems.
Now, that sucks, right? Oh, yeah. Sam's like, it's buffering. Why is it buffering? I don't want to have to imagine the rest of this. I want to see the dog fart. But now that's horrible, right? Not being able to climax. But now imagine that it's for a hospital or a healthcare company or a health insurance
100%.
company. Now you're really rat fucked.
And again, this gets into this data that they do when you're young on who's a psychopath, who's a narcissist, and this is who they position, dude.
Yeah.
Like when you go to apply for a cop, if you're too nice, they don't want you.
Yeah.
They want.
Fuck the pigs.
Did you just wink at me?
Is that what you're saying? Fuck the pigs?
No, my cousin's a pig. My cousin is a police officer.
A peace officer.
Oh, can't we see that clipped? That's gonna be clipped. Won't be sharing that. Thank you. He's the nicest guy you'll ever meet. He's the nicest guy you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
And he applied to this one place and he didn't pass the exam.
We need-
because you're too nice.
We need Dutch shepherds frothing.
Yeah, that's what they want.
Yeah.
They want people like clock first, ask questions after.
But this is why I want all this shit to drop. Like that comedian that was on Chelsea Handler's show, the kind of pudgy guy that used to go on there all the time from Boston. He was ripping on Trump, and this chick in the front row got up and fucking threw a drink at him.
Yeah.
Because he was ripping on Trump. And, you know, I know that people like to say that I have TDS. That's fucking TDS.
No, it's the opposite of TDS.
No. It's TDS.
So if you love him so much.
If you love Trump so much that
Yeah.
a comedian making fun of him
Yeah.
gets you to lose control of your emotions
let's
and
just get out of
hurl
Trump.
a drink.
If you love any president so much.
Well, yeah, but we're specifically talking about this thing that gets branded towards people on the left
Yes.
and people on the right who you can tell that we're dead as a culture when people are worshiping suits. This is for athletes and artists, okay? Fanaticism for suits is
Fanaticism for anybody
now
is a sin.
I get fanaticism for the Beatles or for Michael
That's a
Jordan,
sin.
but not for fucking Ronald
There's
Reagan.
one person, the Lord.
Okay.
Okay? That's the only way we do it. You know what I'm talking about.
Lame.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, okay.
Glazer.
But yeah, dude, it's from the both sides. The extremes are crazy people that control the narrative. And what happens is these algorithms, depending on who's in charge or what your algorithm is, whatever your algorithm is, will show you the craziest of crazy.
Yeah. You know, it's fun stuff. But like, listen, let's all stop fighting with each other, right? Like Trump wants to cut the deficit and
He wants to cut the deficit by raising the deficit.
Right. He wants to cut the deficit by cutting taxes for wealthy people and bolstering the defense budget for the Pentagon.
Yeah, totally.
Can we all stop with this?
Yeah.
Okay? We need a revolution. We don't need tariffs.
Well,
Tariffs are fine though. It's all right. I don't understand.
well, it's just like they're trying to jack up the race wars with this Carmelo Anthony kid that stabbed this other kid. You know, I mean, everything.
I saw that. What was going on? There's a guy named Carmelo Anthony that stabbed somebody.
With a K.
Okay.
Carmelo has to be like, I haven't stabbed
I didn't
anybody.
do shit. I didn't do shit.
Who was it? Brad Binkley had the funniest joke. He goes, the most ironic part of this whole Carmelo Anthony thing is that the original Carmelo Anthony played no defense. So there was no defense. It was only offense, right? So that doesn't help your argument right there.
Yeah.
But the point is, that story specific drums up a lot of emotions. Now you got this dad who, hey, let's take the money we got for defense and buy a new house. And then we're going to parade our son who just murdered somebody, and we're going to parade him around our new house in our new neighborhood. And then we're going to get a lawyer who's a convicted felon.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch.
And then the dad's like, the white dad who lost kids, like, I feel for his family.
Yeah.
And the black family's like, fuck off. Get out of here. And it's just like, this is America.
Yeah. Don't want you stepping up. Woo! Don't want you stepping up. You know.
Nope.
By the way, how about just I mean, like, Carmelo Anthony was in the league when this guy was born.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's why he's named that.
But just with a K?
With a K. They're like, you're not going to be the same, but you're going to have a great name.
Yeah.
We love a guy that plays no defense.
Yeah. It's pretty cool naming your kids after Knicks.
And it's so funny because there's this big argument about who made the top 75 of the NBA.
Ooh, let's not though, right?
And then they put Carmelo Anthony in there, even though every team he went to didn't win jack shit.
All right.
One time, when he was early in Denver, he went to like the conference finals. After that, he was up. And I'm from upstate New York. We love Carmelo Anthony. He got us the only championship Syracuse got in basketball. But dude, the fact that guy's at top 75 and Klay Thompson isn't. Come on, Klay Thompson. Dude, they're like, oh my God, why isn't Dwight Howard in it? Klay Thompson.
All right.
Okay.
Top 75. Okay. All right. Splash. Okay.
He's on a splash, brother.
Okay, let's get to the next tab. Oh, what was this shit I saw on your Twitter? But it's trying to take away the Second Amendment.
Yeah, so Biden, can you read it right there real quick? Go to the first tweet right there.
Tulsi Gabbard declassifies President Biden's secret plan to eliminate the Second Amendment in the name of counterterrorism.
I'm telling you, counter domestic terrorism. This is everything is trying to get this going. They want to be able to fully get everybody
Zoom in on the document.
to buy into the danger of domestic terrorism. Because once you label somebody a terrorist, all their constitutional rights go out the door.
So this wanted to rein in the proliferation of ghost guns, encourage
it's so dumb.
State adoption of extreme risk protection orders, and drive other executive and legislative action, including banning assault weapons and high-capacity magazines.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't secret. He was just talking about that all the time, though.
You're
right?
You get lost in such stupid instead of looking at the big picture. You get lost in the dumb. Sometimes it's incredible to me how your view of the other side clouds your judgment, and you don't see the big picture. Is like, oh yeah, of course they want to get rid of the guns that could hurt them. They want to take your guns because they want to do something that you might want a gun to protect yourself for.
Mm-hmm. What are you looking up, Ryan?
Ryan's looking up, trying to go deep down in the hole. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, well, there has something to do with the implement the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act.
Oh, of course.
I didn't know about what the COVID-19 Hate
Why
Crimes Act
don't you give it a Yandex or a Chat GPT? Let us know.
It's following the massive amount of assaults on Asian people because of COVID-19.
Oh, well, I mean, we had to stop Asian hate.
Yeah, who's committing Asian hate, by the way?
Well, does it matter? We have to stop
it. Does matter because they were labeling it white supremacy.
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
Sounds pretty bad.
Oh, dude, did we talk about, there's a couple things to talk about. One, have we talked about the New York City subway system? How it's now a new level of hell?
My sister literally texted me the other day. She goes, "This is New York, okay?
This is New York."
She's on the subway. Lovely Canadian couple get on. They go, "Oh, how you doing there? Can you give us directions to this place, right?" And so she gives them directions. Next stop, homeless guy comes on, just starts openly smoking crack.
Oh, yeah. That's another problem I have, dude. We got,
what is going on?
Yeah. I mean, dude, I was walking my daughters. This guy's smoking meth. He looks at the kids, looks at me, goes, "I'm sorry." I go, "I was there. I get it." But it's like,
the thing that really drives me the craziest about filthy bums is just the brazenness.
Well, I mean,
whether it's the jaywalking or the open drug use or the nursing the wounds on the haunches and
or the milk
in
tables
public.
in the middle of public.
Yeah, it's like that's not for the public. Milk table is for private.
I used to just spend my nights on Hollywood Boulevard telling homeless guys they can't masturbate on the corner.
Yeah.
Hey, dog, nobody wants to see your ding dong.
Yeah.
Put it away. I'll come over there and kick it in.
Yeah. Just one teep kick, just a soft diaphragm.
Nobody wants to see you pound your pud right now.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
Especially since it's bigger than mine. Nobody wants to see it.
Yeah.
Maybe if it's smaller than mine, I'll be like, "Oh, dude, I'm way bigger than you. You're good."
Completely fine. You
got bazooka down there and you're homeless?
Yeah. No, if you've got a safety pin down there, go ahead.
Keep going.
Yeah,
keep playing that tiny violin.
Humiliate yourself in public. I don't care. But if it's bigger than me,
get out of here.
Not okay. What's the next tab? Oh, this is the best,
hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life.
Let's get to an ad break. The Great Rewards Hunt is
rewards.
on.
So great monster rewards.
Sharpen your swords, lift your shields, and go off to pillage because we are on the adventure. Join us and join the adventure with DraftKings Casino for fun seekers only.
Okay.
Follow the trail to huge jackpots. weekly bonuses, and exclusive games.
I love internet casinos because when you go to real casinos, right, you walk
too
around,
much
all
sadness.
the hookers stare
It's
at you.
too much sadness.
And you're like, stop staring at me, hookers.
Yeah.
I know you don't love me.
And we'll have to bleep it, but it's fine. Listen, there are a lot of adventures that you can go on that are just kind of lame, right? People go on Pokemon Go by the LA River and they catch, I don't know,
Serial
some kind
killers?
of Diglett, but then they get embroiled in a conflict with a serial killer, right?
Yeah, right.
That's
There's so
a
many.
bad adventure.
Not good adventure.
But with this, you'll have a good adventure.
This casino's
New
nothing but
players
love.
can get their losses back up to $1,000 in casino credits on their first day. Just sign up with code CSC and start playing to get up to $1,000 in casino credits back with a minimum $5 net loss only on DraftKings Casino. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. 21 plus, physically present in Connecticut, Michigan, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. Only void in Ontario. Eligibility restrictions apply. New customers only. Lots back for 24 hours. Up to $1,000 in non-withdrawable casino credits that expire in 168 hours. Terms at casino.draftkings.com/promos.
Thank you for sponsoring this show.
Ryan, why don't you scroll? Yeah, right around there is good. Well, we don't have to listen to this entire thing because clearly this man belongs in a soft room.
Yeah. Okay. Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
My favorite thing about him is he has a Family Guy chin. Look at that Family Guy chin.
Oh, yeah. He looks like...
Peter.
He looks like Joe. Is it Joe?
No, the guy behind him is Joe.
No, the guy behind him is Joe, but was Joe in the wheelchair? Peter.
No, it's who? Peter. What's his laugh?
Peter Griffin?
Yeah, how's he laugh? You're a man of a million impressions.
No, I can't do Peter Griffin's laugh.
Well,
though.
try. Why don't you try? There you go. You nailed it. Believe in yourself.
Thank you. No, he looks like Joe. Peter. So, this guy is claiming that Joe Rogan is part of the Demon Jug death cult that
he thinks he's Katy Perry card-carrying member.
Right. And he, in this video, kind of calls Sam out for participating in the same witchcraft.
I loved it. It cracks me. It's so... Because I've been watching this guy go fully retarded forever.
Yeah.
Like, fully retarded. And
it's amazing when you see the ones that haven't been interned yet, like they're still hanging out with us. You know what I mean? California is just an open air prison.
Yeah,
right?
it really is.
So they're flocking all over the place.
But this guy said, like, this is what happens when crazy people are focused. Like, he's certified crazy.
Yeah,
and he just his hunches are to him facts.
Yeah, similar.
To you.
I
mean, like, dude, this show would not still be going if I was wrong all the time. Okay, right. I'm the Ultimate Warrior, and you're John. That's like, this is like a pro wrestling fight where you're supposed to throw the fight every time. You're the journeyman in the yellow shorts versus John.
You're the American Gladiator, and I am the toothpick thing you use to hit people with. So anyway, so he calls Sam an idiot, and he calls Joe Rogan I think a demon sucker or
something like that.
And it all stems from Sam and Joe's inability to recognize that the earth is flat.
And it's just like, do you know how hard it is not to make a hand signal at some point?
Yeah.
Like, look at the Joe, the thing up. He's like doing this okay sign. Yeah, dude, good job. That will be taken. They'll take one snippet of that, put it out, and now look, it says hand signals. It's just like you got too much time on your hands.
Roll the clip. Sorry to cut you off. I've done that. So I'll stop it. I guess stop doing. I'm gonna have a mic on it. Go ahead, roll that.
Joe Rogan here, looking awfully feminine with his little earrings.
Awfully feminine. He just called Joe Rogan
like I said,
awfully feminine.
You a whole lot of truth, but they're not going to get to the topics that are really going to wake you up. For example, he has Jimi Hendrix sitting right in his background.
This is the best
and
part.
Elvis too. And well, if you are any type of truth seeker whatsoever, one of the very early things that you realize is that Jimi Hendrix
Right, you want a mic and I?
faked his death and became Morgan Freeman. I mean, it's obvious.
It might be the funniest thing ever.
It's obvious.
At all. This is something
Because
you
there's
come across.
literally
This you would never
videos
talk
of
about
Morgan
this in a
Freeman
million years
working
because
when Jimi
it
Hendrix
relates
was
to
around.
The fact that there are so many fake deaths in Hollywood and the music industry, and there's so many people playing multiple roles, but he would never talk about this type of thing. Just like none of them would ever dare give credence to flat Earth. Yeah, Sam talks about it once in a while.
Yeah,
and even
he
claims to be a
never
Christian,
give grief.
but
Yeah, Sam talks about it. Like, dude, what are we doing here?
Yeah. How many, pause it, how many nut job flat earthers have you talked to?
All of them.
You platformed all of them.
I platformed all of them.
It's crazy. What does this guy want? A utopia?
This guy just, this is the whole thing with conspiracy theorists. If you don't believe it 100% the way they believe it, you're a sellout. And if you don't see it that way, you're controlled opposition.
Yeah.
I mean, that statement alone is why this guy's a retard.
It was pretty binary.
They'll never touch the subject. Yeah, Sam talks about it here and there. You know, I mean, like, what are we talking about here, bro?
Pretty binary way of thinking, I gotta say. Pretty binary.
It could be
way
the
of
funniest
thinking.
thing I've ever seen in my life.
Well, then he goes on to Ian Carroll.
And you agree with him on that one.
No, not really. I mean, Ian Carroll does some good stuff, but he also is like, I gotta make, I gotta.
Here we go. Get into it.
No,
Get it
no,
out.
no, we're not going
Get
to.
it out.
Nope.
Get it out.
Nope. Go ahead, close it out.
many people.
Yep.
This lets you know how far the truth community has gone. Okay. That now the standard to tell whether you're a real one or not is whether you believe Morgan Freeman is Jimi Hendrix. Like that's where it's at.
And he's actually not Jewish; he's black, so it's Freeman, not Friedman. Can you imagine? That is actually like, what a last name,
Freeman,
for a black man.
Dude,
yeah.
you guys remember him on? You guys are too young. There was a great show called Electric Company.
Never seen it.
Morgan, can you see when Electric Company was on TV?
Let me see the colors real quick. Dude, you know what? I rescind the law. You can have other colors if you want.
All right, just want the orange.
Really?
71.
Ooh, this.
What year did Jimi Hendrix die?
You know, there is some fishy stuff with Jimi Hendrix, though.
Like what?
Well, like, you know, he evidently his manager confessed that he killed him for a $2 million life insurance policy.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
A lot of people think it was.
So according to this guy, Jimi Hendrix killed himself
Went on the electric
and then
company.
went on a kid show.
Yeah. Fool! All right, let's take an Angel Reese break. I think it's that Instagram clip
Bro,
towards
listen,
the end.
whatever you want to say about the WNBA,
Yeah.
I don't care. But this draft was fire. And I'll tell you why. So there's this chick. Did you see any clips from the WNBA draft?
I love that you were going to say, did you watch any of the WNBA draft? And then you amended it to, have you seen clips?
Yeah, because no way. It's like, oh, the draft's today.
I saw one clip.
And it's that blonde chick. Did you see the blonde chick who
Haley
actually
Van
looks
Leaf.
Paige
What?
Beckers?
Paige Beckers or Haley?
Haley.
Yeah.
Like when she does herself up,
Oh, so
she's
hot.
a legit smoke show.
So hot.
So anyways,
I think she wanted to end her life playing with Angel Reese. She said she's never been more depressed
the
in her life.
craziest part is that she was like a mercenary. She would just go from women's basketball teams to women's. I think she played in either 3 or 4.
Louisville, LSU, and
TCU. So anyway, she goes to Louisville. I mean, she goes to LSU.
The comments, people are so pissed right now.
No, because it's hilarious.
Okay.
It's so hilarious. They're literally catfighting over 70 grand. And 70 grand is a lot of money.
It's a lot of cash.
But not in professional sports, right?
Yeah.
So she goes to LSU because she wants to play them. They were just either playing for a national championship or got to the game. Goes there. Angel Reese is so unbearable. Like nobody on the team likes her.
Yeah.
She goes to the pros and she just, I have a buddy of mine who just sends me clips that people put together of Angel Reese games.
Yeah.
And it's literally the most hilarious shit. So what happened was during the Sky were, I think they're called the Sky or the Fire.
The Chicago Sky.
They were so bad that they would like just go, hey, listen, Angel Reese needs 6 more points to score 10 points. So we're just going to get her the ball. So she would take 15 shots to make 6 points. And like, so this girl's like, I'll go anywhere but here.
Yeah.
Bang. So they draft her and they go to her and she's crying.
No.
Yeah.
Is she crying out of happiness that she got drafted?
That she gets to play with Angel Reese.
I think she was crying because she made it to the league. Her dream came
If
true.
I'm her dad, I would go, take the year off. I'll give you 70 grand.
Yeah.
Okay. Go play and ones.
Right.
And then re-enter the draft.
It's like a high school student who got a little mixed up with black tar sophomore year, figured it out by senior year, but still needs a gap year.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, go take a gap year.
Take a gap year.
We'll get you
we
to
don't have to go play in
UCLA.
Chicago with Angel Reese, who is, I don't mind her.
Well, play this clip because,
Us getting paid our worth.
Oh, this chick, dude, stop.
refresh it.
The other chick is the best ever.
Okay.
Did you ever see that one with that Bobby Big Titties something, whatever her name was?
And to the fans who are really upset right now, I completely understand.
So Bobby Big Tits or whatever her name is, she was married to this guy. They had a kid. She started a podcast, and somehow she just kept getting these rappers on, and she obviously banged them.
Oh, Bobby Altoff or whatever?
Yeah, and she just left her husband and kids.
Oh, yeah, that was bad.
Right? So anyways, she interviews the other chick, and to the other chick, she goes, I think I just want to learn about you being a magician, a musician.
Yeah.
And the other chick's like, I don't do magic.
Yeah.
No, she goes, no, I mean, you're a musician. She goes, I am not. I don't do magic. What do I do? Magic? What do I do? I make magic.
She gets really pissed off.
It's like, obviously we don't know what's real and what's just staged.
Oh, that's real.
You think that's real?
100%.
The musician.
No, it's the other chick in this interview.
Yeah, play this clip real quick.
This is the meaning of stupid right now.
Us getting paid our worth. Period. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're doing exactly what LeBron is doing. So, what's going on?
So I ain't got the money for it just yet, but it's coming. It's coming.
Is it? I don't understand
it's
it.
It's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah.
But it's coming. Trust me, it's coming.
And I agree with her. It's coming.
And they put this episode out. And this was a clip, so this was the highlight.
Yeah.
I would have thought though, like I was expecting like Angel Reese to be talking like that, but like even Angel Reese is like looking at her and she's like, "That's
yeah."
I'll explain it to you as carefully as I can.
Yeah,
that's really retarded.
Yeah, like you saying that me and LeBron do the same thing is crazy because LeBron and I don't know Bradley Beal do the same thing too.
Yeah,
but they don't get
100%.
paid the
You guys
same.
do the same shit.
Yeah.
You do exactly what LeBron
All right,
does.
sorry, we took a little conspiracy
No, it's great,
break.
dude. The Angel Reese can't. Like the WNBA is the best example of how catty women are.
Okay.
And when you're allowed to live in a dimension where nothing matters, attendance, money, nothing, you can just be your most authentic self. And this God-given gift called Caitlin Clark comes your league, and they all hate her. And the new girls coming in hate her. They all hate her. Have you seen that clip? Where she's taking on let me finish. She's taking on the men's basketball team at her league, and she scores 22 points in 12 seconds.
That it was a practice. It was the men's like practice
squad.
The team every female college team like plays against men.
She dominated them,
but they're not.
Dude,
they're not like college.
She
players,
scored 22 points.
Yeah, it's crazy. She's so talented.
In 12 seconds.
Okay, let's move on. What do we got?
Did anything get said in that clip?
No. She just said that she does the same thing as LeBron.
Oh, this is great.
Okay, we can't roll this. Rye, go to the tabs to the left of this real quick.
No, this is great too.
Oh, okay. Wall Street Journal reports that Elon Musk DM'd Tiffany Fong to request she have a baby with him. When she declined, he unfollowed her. and cut her Twitter premium payments, which were worth up to $21,000 every 2 weeks.
So, who's the bad guy?
Elon Musk.
Why?
What a dumb question.
No, why? Why is he the bad guy?
Well,
It was obvious that
okay,
the 20,000...
I'll answer the question.
Okay, thank you.
But what a horrible question.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Great question.
Okay, so he DMs a girl,
Yes.
says, hey, I'd like to pay to come inside of you.
Yes.
She goes, thanks, no thanks, though.
Okay.
I'm okay.
All right.
And he turns into a vindictive baby,
Yes.
a vindictive autistic
Yep.
baby,
Yep.
and uses his oligarchical levers
Okay.
to fuck her out of money because she said
Now,
no to him.
your whole assumption is because I knew when this girl blew up and everyone goes, why is she blowing up? Why is she blowing up? Why is she making 20 grand every 2 months? Oh, because he's astroturfing it.
What do you mean?
He's basically making it so she makes all the money. It's his fucking platform. Because he's like setting her up going, hey, man, you're making good money. Can I put a kid in you? And she's like, no. Okay, there goes the money. What's that? It's
Okay,
so funny to you.
yeah,
It's just this whole thing
you're such an
that
idiot.
women can never do anything
You're
wrong.
such a moron.
You're such a retard, bro.
No.
It's unbelievable.
No.
It's unbelievable.
No. See what you're
It's
doing.
so un-effing believable. How gross you are.
What?
This whole thing was fake. It's like when I hear female comics go, one time I was at this open mic and this guy said he'd give me stage time if I sucked his dick. And I did, and I never got up. I go, one time, there was a comedy club booker who told me I was funny, not funny. There's one time this comedy booker told me I wasn't funny and I would never play the fucking room ever. And guess what? I didn't even get an option to suck his dick. He didn't go, hey, listen, dude, if you work this bag, I'll think about giving you some open mics.
I need you to take this seriously, right? And just chew on Mike and Ike's for a couple seconds, okay?
It's so dumb.
So dumb. Just saw your sow mouth on those candies and shut up for a little bit, okay?
Sorry.
You're conflating.
Sorry, lady.
Ugh,
Sorry that you got to be like the rest of us and earn your 20 grand every 2 months.
You're not even now. You're spitting on the rules and regulations of this show. And if we have that or we don't have that, we have nothing.
What is the rules and regulations?
The rules and regulations is if you get a double yellow, you got to shut up and chew on Mike and Ike's for a second, okay? You're conflating her making money on his platform with him paying her money. She used his platform.
Are you dumb or stupid? Which one is it? Are you dumb or stupid? Are you really that dumb that you think that he doesn't possibly have anything to do with the fact she's making 20 grand for 2 weeks? You don't think that he has anything to do with that?
If it's, he does.
Okay, stammer.
If it's on his platform, he automatically does technically have something to do with that.
And maybe he is conflating it, the possibilities of conflating it, so she makes money.
Oh my God. All right. So I'm trying to think of a good example of this. Okay.
Get on your, what were you looking at?
Oh, I was just twirling cords.
Oh, we made our kid keep moving. Next story.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good.
You guys it's unbelievable. Women are always Bambis. Oh, poor baby. Oh, mean hunter.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Sorry, I'm a little tapped right now.
I know. When you're coming from the land of stupid.
Yeah, the on's wearing off a little bit. All right. So let's say there's a community garden, beautiful community garden, right?
Yeah.
And there's a hot ass Asian.
Yeah.
Which
I'm not into Asian chicks.
Thank you. Who's planting, I don't know, let's say endive, right? Endive. She's planting a bunch of endive.
Okay.
Right?
Undies? She's planting underwear?
Endive.
Okay. Go on.
Both purple, both white. She's planting all of it.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
And she's harvesting the endive for salads, hummus dips, whatnot. She's an entertainer.
Right.
The person who put in the slats and the infrastructure of the community garden goes up and goes, hey, would you like to have a baby with me? She goes, oh, that's so sweet. That's what Tiffany did. She goes, oh, that's so kind. But no, actually, I'm okay. I don't want to have a baby with you. And then he says, fuck you. You can't ever plant endive in here ever
Does he
again.
own the plant, the lot?
Well, it's a community garden.
No, well, Twitter isn't a community garden. Twitter is owned by one dude.
Yeah, but the question was, who is the bad guy? And you
because
you
that's not it at all.
You would have
now if this gardener
and get in the comments, let me know if you loved that analogy.
It was the worst. Okay, if this community garden and a guy is in control and he can funnel all the customers to buy all the plants to our attractive Asian
Well, she's
woman.
not selling the endive. She's entertaining.
Okay,
with
now
it.
you're okay.
Yeah.
Bye. Next story.
Next story.
Next story.
Next story.
Next story.
Next story.
Oh, poor girl gets 20 grand for 2 weeks, and now she does it. Where?
You are at odds with your feminine psyche, and that's why you resent women so much.
I love women.
There's a community note on this, so it might actually not be true.
Well, it's for sure not true.
What?
You know.
Oh, Harry Potter's gonna be black.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Seems pretty consistent with Hollywood. When you have rot in the middle.
What do you mean rot in the middle?
What is it? Dylan, you'll be good at finding this. What is the word? I'm being dead serious.
No, I know. Dylan, look it up.
What is the word? It starts with, it's like Korean fashazia. It's like this communist term about how the Communist Party, what they would do is they would plant party loyalists at every position.
Subterfuge?
No, there's a term for it. It's like Korea Zafia or something like that.
Okay.
And that's basically what DI is. Yeah, it's really hard to find. Somebody sent it to me.
That's what DEI is?
Basically, you're positioning people in positions of power and decision making that basically, will follow what you think, what the establishment wants.
Okay. There's a theory.
Gopjil?
No, it starts with Korea Zasifia or something like that. It's a real word.
Yeah, no, that's for sure a theory that you just said.
No, it's not a theory.
No, it's for sure.
Okay, so you don't want to
theory.
do the Saturday Night Live thing and how funny that was?
No, we can do the Saturday Night
We don't
Live
have to
thing.
show
We
the
can't
clip.
play it.
Because YouTube
can
sucks.
We can talk about it, but I still, the only thing that I know about Ryan, we can move on from this. The only thing I know about this is that Jason Whitlock is super fat. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I mean, Jason Whitlock he has some great takes, and then when he's wrong, he's completely ridiculous. And this is why the right will always run people back to the left. It's like you can't take a joke.
Yeah.
And you live this Puritan style of this lifestyle, which
Yeah.
everyone knows isn't real.
Yeah, like Benny Johnson. Benny Johnson is just freaking out over shit. And you're just like, would you calm down, dude? Like, what did he say about when people were losing their 401ks? He was like, losing money costs you nothing.
It's so dumb. You lose everything. You lose, and it's this.
It costs you nothing to lose everything.
Yeah. It's controlled demolition.
But also, Benny Johnson wrote an article when he was working at BuzzFeed. Can you look up this article? Benny Johnson BuzzFeed article. We're all into guys. Admit it.
What?
Yeah.
He's saying we're all doing U-turns.
Yeah. Just admit it. We're all into guys.
Benny Johnson. They wiped this stuff out. Anyways, as
Okay.
you're looking for it.
Yeah. Forget
So
it.
the clip is, and it's a funny clip.
Yeah.
It's like when Saturday Night Live, when they take the restraints off and they can actually talk about everything in culture, not just the right.
Mm-hmm.
They actually do great work.
Yeah.
There he is. Okay. So the whole clip is how a gay male couple will suddenly have a baby. And the clip is so funny because the two couples are with the gay couple and they suddenly have a baby and they're like, where'd you get this baby? And they're like, that's so homophobic.
Yeah.
They're like, no, seriously, like, who's the mom? Where did it come from? They're like, well, we love them. We're parents. And the joke is, who's the mom? And the gay Asian's like, well, I'm the more feminine one, and I'm the no. Who gave birth to the baby? And they do this hilarious line where like, yesterday you didn't have a baby, and you told us you were going to like Butt Plug Town or whatever the name of the bondage.
Well, they probably didn't say that. Oh, okay.
Whatever the name was, the club that they said, but it had very homoerotic overtones.
Okay, sorry.
So you realize it was like a gay bathhouse.
Sorry, my bad.
So last night they were going to a gay bathhouse. This morning they have a baby. So it was really funny. And like, we should encourage Saturday Night Live to take these steps, because if you're going to do commentary on society and make us laugh, you have to make fun of everything.
Yeah.
Not just your side.
And so Whitlock's point is that, oh, look, so they're back to doing normal comedy where they're making
No,
fun of everything.
I think his whole thing was he
Well,
and
the
I could be
tweet
wrong,
says-
but I feel like it's like he's against gays adopting children.
This SNL skit is important. The deep state is clearly...
Okay, I got wrong. Whitlock, I still love you.
This deep state has clearly... Can you read this just because...
The deep state has clearly advised its Hollywood elites to try and appear, quote unquote, normal. This isn't real progress. It's a temporary pivot. Stephen A. Smith is part of the normalcy campaign. It's all coordinated.
Why is he going after Stephen A. Smith?
Well, because he thinks Stephen A. Smith is a controlled op who's being pushed to be president.
Who's like, you see like Stephen A's dabbling in kind of
Now he's
more
like, now
right-wing
he's making all these
stuff
political comments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So all I know is that Jason Whitlock wears really tiny hats.
Yeah. Well,
I like Jason Whitlock a lot. I took his thing wrong. I owe Jason Whitlock an apology.
all hats are tiny when you're that big.
That's true.
But I'll say this whole notion that gays should not adopt. I said this
Get
before.
the fuck out of here.
I'll say this again. I had a good friend of mine. He went up through foster care. He had no life skills. Nobody taught him how to do anything. He just knew basic things to survive. He slept on my couch for a year and a half because I was young, just running gun and broke. Me and my roommate at the time loved him, let him sleep on our couch. Then after a year and a half, I'd come back from work about noon because I did the day shift. I was a valet. I did the day shift. I would come home, and this dude is sitting on my couch eating Doritos, watching daytime Comedy Central. Do you know how bad the content is at noon on Comedy Central? It's
Pretty
every
rough.
dumb movie they could buy for a nickel.
Yeah.
And he's watching it, and I realize he's never getting off my couch.
Fuck.
He was given no life skills.
You got to kill him at that point. There's nothing
All right.
you can do.
We know if you don't have a dad, we know if you have only one parent, it's super hard to raise a kid. And these are children who are given up by a male and a female. They did not want to raise these children. Now you go, oh, there's all these stories about these gay couples that did this, and that. There's just as many
No, there are
stories.
There are more.
Well, because there's more parents, but there's
Yeah.
just as many, if not more, of straight parents adopting and doing awful stuff. Children need adults, preferably two,
And they need love.
to love them and teach them how to survive in this fucking crazy ass world. Because most of you are homeless and most of the people in prison are from foster care.
What are you doing saying gay people can't have kids? I mean, it's just crazy.
It's just stupid.
You don't think that a straight couple can fuck up a kid?
Yeah,
we're
look
all
at Dylan.
we're all fucked up by straight couples, you know? I mean, our
My parents did a great job.
Jury's still out.
Jury's still out.
Get in the comments. Let us know what you thought of the episode. The population was
8 billion about.
They did bad math on it, and
It's not.
it's bad. We're at what is it? 15 billion people. Get in the comments.
It's so
Let us
dumb.
know how many gumballs do you
They
think
just
are on
want
this
you to
planet.
think there's too many people, so you're okay with depopulation. It's so dumb.
Patreon.com/aka Deep Waters did a fire one over the weekend. That was a lot of
let's do
fun.
another one.
That was a lot of fun.
We are the best.
We are the best. We're the best music. We did almost fire Ryan, but Ryan remains.
Yes.
Just
So
fucking.
like, listen, you better chop some inches off that dick if you want this quality job.
Yeah, and we didn't say
Too much hog, bro.
We didn't say chop. We could say,
Shave down?
Yeah,
Shave
shave down.
down.
You can be careful with it. You can take a scalpel to it. You don't need to fucking hit.
Might be pour a little alcohol, then hit it.
Yeah, it needs to come down though. SamTripoli.com for dates.
Cut the tip off, reattach it.
At Dylan P. Ren on Instagram. Follow Ryan's podcast, White Guys Talking Sports.
Is it back?
We'll see you guys next
Come
week.
on, dog, bring it back.
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up, and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like
Just a giant liquid. Filled it up, seal the well. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.